partial year depreciation disposal of plant asset. Finesse Company purchases and installs a machine on January 1st, 2011 at a total cost of $91,000. Straight line depreciation is taken each year for 4 years, assuming 8-year life, no salvage value. The machine is disposed of on July the 1st, 2015 during its 5th year of service. Prepare entries to record the partial year's depreciation on July the 1st, 2015. Well, if the annual depreciation is, let's see, it cost is $91,000, 8-year life, annual depreciation is $11,375. Depreciation for 6 months in the year 2015 when we got rid of this would be $11,375 times 6 months, or $56.88. And by the way, the reason why we're doing this is because any time that you get rid of any fixed asset, you have to bring depreciation forward to the point of sale, or in this case to the point of disposal. So you have to always bring depreciation forward to the time in which, to the point in which you got rid of the asset. So that would mean that we have to have another $56.88 depreciation for the period from January the 1st through July 1st of 2015. So there's our entry: debit depreciation expense $56.88 and credit accumulated depreciation $56.88. If the machine is sold for $42,201 cash, we've got to figure out how does this cash relate to the book value of the machine. If we got more money than the book value was, then we have a gain. If we have less than the book value, we have a loss. And if we have the same as the book value, we don't have any gain or loss. So the total accumulated depreciation at disposal would be 4 years, 4 full years, at $11,375, which is $45,500. 1 partial year, which was going to July 1 of $56.88, or the total accumulated depreciation on this asset would be $51,188, and we've got cash that we sold this for $42,201. We have accumulated depreciation that we're going to get rid of, take it off the books because the asset no longer is going to be on the books because it's going to be sold. The total will be $51,188, which we arrived at from this right here. That's a debit. We're going to credit the machinery for $91,000 because that was the cost, the original cost of the machinery. And now, the difference between the accumulated depreciation, the cost rather, minus the accumulated depreciation, that difference compared to what we received is either going to be a gain or a loss. In this case, let's see here. Let me just do this real quick on a calculator here. So we have a machine that costs $91,000. $91,000 minus $51,188. That means that we have a book value on this machine right now of $39,812, and we received $42,201 for it. So that means we have a gain. We have a gain of $23.89. So again, the difference between the cost and the book value and the accumulated depreciation is how we determine if there's a gain or loss. It looks like the book value at that time, at this time rather, between the cost and the accumulated depreciation is $39,812. We got $42,201 for it, or we have a gain on the sale of $23.89. Let's go a little further. Finesse receives an insurance settlement of $38,220 resulting from the total destruction of the machine in a fire. This is another scenario here. So we've got the same total accumulated depreciation of $51,188. When we record the money we took in from the insurance settlement, which is $38,220, and you already know from the last situation that we had a book value of $39,812. That means we had a book value of $39,812. We have $38,220 as the amount of cash we took in, so we have a little loss there. The insurance company paid us a little bit less than what the book value was. So there's the accumulated depreciation being taken off the books, and there's the machine being taken off the books, and what's left to make this entry balance would be a loss of $15.92. So let's see here. I believe that's the end of that.